How can I find the accommodation as an Indian expat? Where will I stay? Which is the best location? Can I find accommodation through online community? Like, should I trust them or not? Hi guys, it's Meera. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I will try to answer most of your questions and will also guide you on how to find the accommodation in Dubai as an expat. This would be very helpful for someone who is already in Dubai or if someone who is planning to move to Dubai very soon. So let's start this video with my background. We are Indian and we are working professional couple living in Dubai. Second one is where to find the accommodation in Dubai. Well, Dubai is divided in total 6 zones and most of the downtown or the city center area is located in zone 2 and zone 6. Now the first thing is to locate your workplace. So as I said that we are working professional couple, we already had a job in our hand before we moved and we kind of knew that where we were going to work. So it would give us better idea to find the accommodation near to that place because it would make more sense rather than travel for about 2 to 3 hours daily for a walk. So for example, Shyam's job is in zone 2 and mine is in between of 2 and 6. So it would make more sense that we find the accommodation in zone 1 so that we don't have to travel much. Now the second one is what type of accommodation you should look forward to. Well, Dubai has one of the most powerful infrastructure when it comes to real estate. So here you can find a lot of different varieties for the partitions, bed spaces, master bedroom, studios, 1 BHK, villas, shared 1 BHK, so many options. Like you can get a hell lot of options and from this you have to choose according to your budget. So here in this video, I will mainly focus on the partitions, studio and mainly the master bedroom because as an expat, we don't want to fall for the long-term contracts and also we don't want to register ourselves for the electricity, and this is kind of like a long process and it's a long commitment which we should not fall for because we are still navigating our life and we are still figuring out where to stay, which place is better and which should not. So I would highly recommend you to go with the partitions if you are single, go with the studio or else master bedroom if you are couple. Now these kind of accommodations are mostly listed by the small real estate agents or else landlords or else tenants who are not living over there but actually they have signed the long-term contract and under that they give to someone just like the sublets, and we can get those property not in terms of a contract but in terms of monthly basis. Third question is how do we find these kind of accommodation where all bills are included? There are 2 ways that you can find these kind of accommodation. First one is through Dubizzle.com or else you can just download their app. Over here you will find a lot of properties which you can get and you just have to filter out the stuff. For example, I want 1 BHK, then I have to do 1 BHK in which area I want and you will get the options. You can directly contact the owners or else you can just show the interest that I'm interested in that property and they will get back to you. Second one is through Facebook communities. Now you guys already know that Facebook communities are game changer when it comes to finding cheap properties. This has been super helpful for me when I was living in London and it had got me so many cheap properties. Searching a Facebook group is super easy. You just have to type your community name and location. So for example, I will type Gujarati in London and I will get a list of all the groups. Here I will join the most appropriate groups and I will list down my requirements in that group, and if there is someone who has like any vacant room or studio apartment or someone who knew anything regarding this, then they can get back to me, or else if someone has posted any advertisement regarding the rentals, then even I can DM them. So these are very helpful. So the main question is how to not fall for a trap and get fraud. For this, the first thing that you can do is to ask someone who is already living in Dubai to go and check the accommodation. This I do all the time, and I make sure that they go over there, meet the owner or the landlord or the tenants who are living over there, and see the environment and see if it's feasible for me to stay over there, or else just have a look around and what all things are included, what all things are over there or not. I would never ask for the online home tour or else online room tour, because I cannot trust. Second one is that these kind of properties gets sold out very fast. So agents always want someone to move in on immediate basis. So for example, if you are going to move to Dubai, or if you want accommodation in next 15 days, then they won't show you these properties. They will only show you these properties if you are ready to move in within 5 days, because they cannot afford to keep these properties vacant and wait for you. Third one is to always ask for the passports and the agreement documents of a person you are in contact with. So for example, you should know that if this is legal or not, if the person who is showing you the property has any kind of right over this property to give you on rent or not. So you should cross verify this as many times as you want, and please do not make payment before this. Also, to let you know that in such kind of properties, the deposit you pay is much lower than the rent of yours. So for example, if the rent is around 4,000, then you have to pay deposit of 500 or 500 to 1,000, depends on the landlord or someone who is giving you on rent. And this is totally refundable. Plus, you have to pay the agent fees if there is any agent or if it's applicable, and these fees are not refundable. So agent will take their cut for showing you the apartments or the properties. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys find this video super helpful, and if you did, then make sure to like, share and subscribe. And if you have any queries, then feel free to comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye.